You know, I think that a lot of people are really insecure. That's why they talk about identity a lot. I talk about mental illness a lot. I know that I do. Because that is a part of my experience. Like, it's like the whole thing. Because it's like, my personality is shaped by what clinicians refer to as a disease. Then like, I'm gonna be looking at things differently and experiencing things differently and trying to see it like it's a gift and trying to see it like it's actually a positive thing, even when it's a negative thing. Like, that is so unheard of in the West. The West is so obsessed with trying to fix things and pretending that there's a fix, and there just isn't a fucking fix, because most people can't change or won't change. And there are certain things about me that I know are frustrating, but it's just the way that I am, and I might seem like I'm being stubborn, and you're totally right. I'm very stubborn. This is the sign for stubborn. Like mule, like donkey ears. I love it. What's the other word? Lazy. Lazy is where you take the L. This is L, the sign, and then you just put it on your left. You hit your left shoulder a couple times. So, I need to insult myself. I need a sign so I can insult myself. And I just think it's fun. This language is a lot of fun for so many reasons. But I'm hoping that what'll happen is, like, if I keep signing, then I'll want to learn more languages. And I already have a Spanish book, and I work with a bunch of Hispanics, and, you know, so much of Mexico is here already. So I feel like I need to adapt. Okay, the Serenity Prayer, right? We were singing about the Serenity Prayer. No, I don't want to do this chord now. Oh yeah. I was talking about how white people don't have much of an identity. That's why they obsess about certain aspects of their personality. But, like, don't think I don't know that white people do that shit with mental illness. Well, white people make a thing out of it. Like, there have been so many people from all cultures and races and all that have been crazy. But I feel like white people do make a thing out of it. And I notice that with comedy, too. Because I hear them talking about it way more than, you know, any black person or Latino person. Or I think I've seen maybe two Asian people do stand up. I'm going and doing it tomorrow. I'm saying that to hold myself accountable so that you get mad at me if I don't go. So there you go. There you go. It's a trick. It's a trick because I'm not disciplined enough to do it. And I hate that. And I, like, okay, so speaking of the Serenity Prayer, like, this OCD just, like, makes it, like, really hard for me. I don't know. It's like OCD, schizo, ADHD. That's why I call it jazz brain, because it's just all over the place, but it's, like, really obsessive and weird and nobody understands it. And, like, I just want to stay the fuck over here because I'm too much, way too much. So you can assume that it's self-loathing. Very well is. And then other times I'm fine with it. Like the solitude and the obsessiveness and excessive inquisition about everything But yeah, it's like I'm having this experience all the time, like this separate thing, and I'm realizing how and why it's so isolating, and also why it's kind of like a choice. Like, I'm saying, no, I want to stay over here. I don't want this to change. Like, I don't think it can change or will change. So as long as that's the case, like, I'm staying over here. I'm isolating myself. Does that make sense? But accepting the things that I cannot change about myself involves me not being wired to be anything but free from influence. At least the kind that is going to sway me to do things that I don't want to do. Like, I'm not influenced like that. I just can't be. I mean, there have been people that have influenced me that I don't even agree with. But there's certain parts of their lives that I do. You know, obviously. Accepting that I obsess about things that aren't good for me. And knowing that allows me to tweak it. I can do that a bit. And at least that's something, but I had to accept what I didn't wanna. Who wants to accept the things that they can't do? Well, it's only through admission weakness. Doesn't have to be a sin. Doesn't have to be a sin. Doesn't have to be a sin. This is something I struggle with, you know. Am I a terrible person? Sometimes. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I can't do what you want me to. I can't do what you want me to. I'll never do what you want me to. Or anybody for that matter. Like, seriously. Nobody. Out of control. You guys, there's this really cool Asian dude. That's my neighbor, apparently. He has a whole sleeve. I know this sounds like a stereotype, but most Asian people don't have tattoos. Okay, he has a whole sleeve. And he's like chain smoking. The way that he's smoking is like crazy. I never smoke like that. He's literally taking it and just... I don't even think he's inhaling. Look, I used to smoke, okay? I chain smoked 2 packs a day for like 10 years. Started smoking in rehab when I was 20. Quit when I was 30. Okay? It's 10 years of chain smoking. Okay? I calculated that I spent like tens of thousands of dollars on cigarettes. I forgot what the actual number was. The cigarettes used to be like $4 a pack. Back in the day. Man, oh man. Were those times so nice. Okay, so $4, two times a day. So 2 packs a day, that's an $8 habit every single day. 8 times 7. This is so bad. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, 56 times 10. Is that right? 10. No, 12. 56 times. No, you're right. Wait, okay. I tripped myself up. Okay, so 2 packs a day every month. Sorry, I cannot do math right now. I'm way too tired. I'm really stupid, you guys. Like, I might be a genius when it comes to pattern recognition and all that shit, but that's it. That's it. Nothing else. I'm like retarded. Just assume that I'm retarded, especially when it comes to math and directions. When it comes to directions, like, yeah. Like a foreign person, and I live here. So, I always look at things like that, though. Like, it's the first time I've ever been here. You know, I try to look at it like that. Everything's a show, though. That's why I'm able to do that. Okay. I should write it down instead of trying to do it in my head. I think that's the problem. We're gonna figure this out. Okay, so 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 7 is 56, right? So that's $56 a week times 4. I think it'd be easier to do it this way. 6 times 4, 6, 12, 18, 24. 5 times 4 is 20. Oh my gosh. Okay. So every month, $224. So 224 times 12. Two times 2 is 4. Okay, this might be wrong. $2,688 a year. So for 10 years. Okay, yeah, this might be a wrong calculation. $26,880. Do you think that's right? I'll check it when I go inside, but yeah, that's a lot of money though. That's a lot of money to spend on cigarettes. Like, and just to think that I put like probably way more money than that into destroying my lungs and throat. That's crazy. Man, I miss cigarettes though. I really do, dude. So, I accepted that I can change certain things, but not other things. So I can change if I smoke cigarettes, but I can't change the fact that I'm compulsive. Like, there are compulsions that I have. And I'm just trying to be okay with that, because I feel like it's only through radical acceptance that you can like do something positive with those things, like working with what God gave you rather than like fighting it and fighting it and fighting it. I want to do those other chords though. Do you like that? Do you like that vortex? Do you like that? I can't not obsess, 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 obsess. So better yet, I find something worth obsessing about. I can't change certain aspects of myself, but it's my goal to figure me out. And I've managed to figure figured out how to make a mistake, that's for sure. Of course I forget. Of course I forget. The subject at hand, I wish they would understand, but they don't. Stop expecting the world to do anything but disappoint you. Stop expecting anybody else to change. That's for you to figure out what's possible, and then what's totally improbable. That's your job, that's your job, that's your job. It's everybody's job, it's everybody's job, it's everybody's job. else going on. I'm like, I'll take what I can get, dude. And I love Josh Lewis. It's just fucking genuine. It's nice to be around genuine people that seem like they have a positive attitude. He's like the happiest comic I've ever met, and it's not fake. Most comics are like so fucking depressed and annoying, and he doesn't take pills. He drinks, he smokes weed, he chews that fucking, what is that, Zen shit? Well, I told him I was so proud of him for quitting vaping. I know that Zen is still tobacco. Vaping is so much worse because of the oral fixation. Why do you think I do the toothpick so much? I'm always jonesing for a cigarette, okay? Vaping is stupid. I hate vaping. Like, it just looks stupid. It looks like you're sucking on a baby bottle. It used to look like you were sucking on a lightsaber. You remember that? Those big ones. You just blow like a giant cloud of smoke. Or vapor. Obviously vapor. But, yeah, I can never get into that. Like, I used to do the hookah thing, but that was like a whole thing. You know, you would go somewhere and do it. See, I know when it's good. I feel like I just stole a lyric though. Not really. Not really. It's from this band called what's the name of that fucking band? I have 3 of their albums, and I have the idea of the albums inside my mind right now, and I cannot for the life of me figure out what the name of this band is. But yeah, if you use a person's lyrics but you kind of tweak it, it's not the same, right? Well, sometimes I accidentally do that, and I'm like, oh shit, did I just plagiarize? It's like, we weren't trying to, so I don't think it counts unless you know. Like, unless you, like, know and don't feel bad about it, and then be like, yeah, that's mine. That's totally mine. But I'll always include that. Like, if I remind myself of somebody else, I'll put an asterisk in the description and talk about that. How, like, oh, shit, I sound like this comedian, or just the way that I'm singing, or maybe the voice that I'm using at the time, or just the way I'm playing, like it reminds me of some other singer or songwriter, you know. And I always get excited to see that because I'm like, oh wow, I was influenced by this person that's way better and far more talented than me, but whatever. They inspired me. I'm being bad right now. I'm being very bad. Sugar's bad. It's like Coke. It's like, okay, I'm gonna do 15 lines of Coke now. You know? That's how I feel whenever I drink a milkshake. And it's not because it actually gives me a sugar rush. It's because, like, I know that it's bad for me. Like, doing 15 lines of Coke would be better for me. Though my nose would probably officially collapse. Like, if I started doing Coke, like, my nose would collapse within, like, a week because it's already, like, well on its way. Because I can't stop picking my nose. And because of that, I have this giant hole. And I'm lucky that I still have this bridge. Ugh. See, that's one of those things that I feel like I can't change. Maybe if I went to therapy, though, like if I went to a specific type of therapy, like involving like body repetitive behaviors. But that's a lot of money. I don't feel like paying like over $100 for like one therapy session, you know. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way to like curb my compulsions. Like just reserve a specific time for them, perhaps. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Can't do shit all the time. Because you'll tear yourself apart. And I'm proving that with my self-destructive habits. Oh wow. Okay, I've been talking for almost 30 minutes. That's crazy. Well, it's not crazy. I mean, I do that. I talk a lot, right? Apparently that's what vlogging's all about. Yeah. But this is the best thing you'll see on YouTube. It's too bad they're shadow banning me. They're shadow banning me because I say too many things that are oppositional to everything. I mean, look at what I'm doing right now. Oppositional, baby!